Okay, we're here on Doc's Ranch, where I live. This is my home ranch. I wanted you to see this fence. You'll see there's only 3 strands of barbed wire here. We're not using this fence, of course, anymore because you'll see that the neighbors built a big 8-foot game fence in next to this barbed wire fence. But this fence, you can see how fallen down it is and broken down. I came along, I put some of these clips on it where the wire was broken and tightened the wire up as best I could. You can see the amount of tightness there. And then I put offset electric wire on here. This fence was falling down and ragged like it is now. You can look at the posts. They're not very solid. This one's still holding. We actually stapled that for a few years, but then the staples just come back out because the wood is so old. But the thing about it is I came along every here and there and I put in a T-post like this one. You can see the brush has grown up around this one, but this T-post was enough to secure this old wooden post that was falling down. So the cost of a few T-posts, and then I came along with these offset electric wire, put the offset, he connected it here and here. I'm going to show you how on a different fence. And that we ran one single electric wire along here, along this fence, and that fence held up for 20 years. This ragged, broken down, fallen down fence, just like it is right now, held cattle for 20 years. And as I mentioned before, you know, for less than $1,000, I could have fenced the whole side of this property, which was over 4,000 feet. I'm just going to guess that it would have cost me around $10,000, $15,000 in fencing. Let me just give you a real good look at, you see how this post is falling down? Even with that post falling down, if you have an offset wire down here, the electric wire is out here, it will still keep the cattle in. And you can see how fallen down the fence is over here. Hopefully you can see that barbed wire. Let's see. There. It's all just falling down. The whole fence is falling down. So we're going to go to another ranch and I'm going to show you one that's finished correctly so that you'll know what that looks like.